Hi guys, it's Stuart from Heart of Fire Productions, and today we are looking at the Avantone Mix Cube. First things first, no one should be buying a pair of these as their first or only pair of mixing monitors. They are a tool designed to complement your main monitoring setup, so be sure to buy a pair of full range near-field monitors before even considering these. The best way to think about the Mix Cube is as a specialist tool to make sure that your mix is going to translate well to smaller, real-world playback systems. There are some very specific reasons why the Mix Cube works so well for this purpose. The single speaker means there is no crossover point in the high-mid frequencies. This gives you the ability to get a more accurate picture of what is going on in the upper mid frequencies, particularly between 1 kHz and 4 kHz, where the crossover point usually occurs in many two-way near-field systems. The unported design ensures there are no boomy and distracting low frequencies clouding up the information in the low end. This helps the listener make much more accurate decisions, particularly between 100 Hz and 300 Hz, and can reveal if too much or too little low end remains. This is excellent for double-checking high-pass filters in particular. Some engineers opt to use 2 mix cubes in a stereo setup, but I personally prefer using just 1 mix cube in mono. I found it produced the best results that way for me. The sound is boxy and not what I would call pleasant, but it's not horrible either. It should not be used in the presence of recording artists, as they may mistake the mix as unpleasant, when of course it is the speaker that is unpleasant. So best to avoid that confusion and use your more high fidelity playback systems to impress clients. There is no information below 80 Hz, so this will help the listener assess how the kick will sound on smaller playback systems, and then make appropriate adjustments as needed. There is not much information going on above 10 kHz either, so I find it best to avoid adjusting the top end on the Mix Cubes. The build quality of the Mix Cube is superb, and definitely feels like it is built to last. There is nothing cheap about this. It has a beautiful gloss finish and comes in a range of colours. They are heavier than you might expect, with each mix cube weighing over 7 pounds each. There is a gain switch on the back and a very handy ground lift switch to remove hum. They are shielded, so there won't be any issues placing them close to other electrical equipment, such as certain display monitors. The frequency response is stated as 90 Hz to 17 kHz, but I would personally avoid making any dramatic EQ moves over 10 kHz. They are definitely useful for getting a sense of how the hi-hats and cymbals are sitting in the mix, but there is just too much information missing up there to make fully informed decisions in the high frequencies. But of course, the purpose of these is for that mid-range detail, and that is where they really do excel at revealing what is going right and what is going wrong with your mix so far. In conclusion, the Avantone Mix Cube is one of the most useful tools available for professional mix engineers. It is exceptionally well built and is extremely revealing in the mid-range. They will result in better mixes every time you use them than if you had attempted to mix without them. Like I said, these are a professional grade tool for a very specific job, and I wholeheartedly recommend them for all serious mix engineers. I hope you found this review helpful, and be sure to hit that like button and to subscribe if you're interested in more audio equipment reviews like this. Thanks for watching.